gelato. Like this, gelato. They know what time it is when they hear that, gelato.
Hello everyone, thank y'all for tuning in once again. Some of y'all got to get out of that mindset that I want to make money like so and so. So and so got a lot of money out of the kids may go. Y'all don't know how these people get that money. But I know one thing for certain, y'all. YouTube, Facebook, these channels don't make that much money, y'all. These people who is making big money like that, they got investments that they have out there. These people is making money from Super Chat, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. That's where a lot of their income is coming from. People who donate money to them. And also, who really pays them is Google. Google is the one who really cut the check. If you want to be on the real with it. The money really comes from Google. It ain't no such thing as somebody got more favoritism than others. Now, I am going to say this for those who making videos and stuff in people's name. It's too easy to make your own hashtag, right? For instance, no, you're not supposed to use people's name, however the case may go, especially if you're bashing them as your content, right? But you could come up with your own hashtag per se, to be on the safe side. And just make your own hashtag. And use your hashtag as, for instance, if I want to make a video on somebody, y'all, you got to use common sense. You can make a hashtag / similar to the name, okay? To be on the safe side. Because you can't use people's name really in your content, especially those who bashing people, because you can get sued. So we all got to be careful on what we post and how we use people's name in videos. Because you got some of y'all out here telling others they need to pick side or whose side they need to be on. Because half of these people is looking for a come up. That's why they want you to pick side and however the case may go and this and that. And you could tell they for the come up too. Because as people telling others to stop using their name and their title, is new creators keep coming out all the time. Using people naming their title because they really think it's quick money. They're gonna get paid right away, and you can tell when people love money, y'all. They go to the extreme. It's a team. As long as it's a team, you gotta be on. And I really believe that these people doing this just for the money. Now, truth be told, when you get exposed, and somebody was to mention your name, for you calling their name, let's see how much team you're going to be then. I want to see who team you're going to be on then. Because if you for somebody, you for them, do good and bad. So we're going to see what team you're going to be on after that happens. That's why I say 2022, a lot of people is going to be exposed. And some of y'all on this internet have did some bad things to people's family. Some of y'all have messed up people's family, their household, how the kids may go. And y'all getting exposed for messing with these married kids. And some of y'all might be thinking, well, how is that possible? Oh, it's possible. Because they're going to come on here and make a video. And they're going to let the whole world know. That's how you get exposed. See, that's why it's not good to sit there. most of y'all sit there and look at the outer appearance of a man and say, you know what? They ain't know what they're talking about. She need to sit down somewhere. Who made her the preacher? Never say I was. The time gonna tell. Time gonna tell sooner than what you think. And that was weighing so heavy on my spirit yesterday. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna let it be known to the people. Because whoever it reach, when you know who you are, I might not know who you really are, but you know who you are when you see this video. So start with the rhetoric. Even if God come down himself and tell you something, even if he slap you in your face, you want to accept the truth for what it is. You know how I can tell? By the company you keep. By the company you keep and the things that come out of your mouth. See, you need confirmation. On that evil stuff you got going on. You got to have others to give you confirmation. It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with what you doing. You ain't bothering nobody. However the case may go. Yes, you is bothering people. Because when you claiming to say you for the Most High and you being messy like that, that's affecting people mentally. Be real about it. It's really affecting people mentally. So stop thinking all the time you're doing something good. In your mind. But really affecting God's people mentally. Talking about them, making fun of people, illness. When you have one yourself. But you ain't gonna sit and talk to nobody but that. So whoever this video reach, stop trying to be in the clique. Stop that. Because when you connect yourself to something, you know there ain't nothing's not right. When one get exposed, all of y'all get exposed. And I don't believe in sitting back saying, I told them so. I don't believe doing that to people, okay? But we gotta be very mindful. Whew. What we do to others. Now your little tummy full. Your little tummy full as it can be. I know it is. Go ahead, Nana, making a video, okay? Go ahead and eat. Finish, eat your food. Yep. So truthfully, a lot of y'all picking a team is because thinking you're gaining something from it and you really ain't. And that's why I say I always thank God for the people in my life, because there ain't nothing better than having truthful people around you. Your tummy full, now you coming in here to bother me? Because your tummy full. You got to start with that. Real food. Mama always say, when you got somebody saying the same exact thing, everybody in line. Especially if they don't know each other. just to make it up. Some shit happened in real life. And some of y'all make this video and it's not even for you. Not for you at all. But when you do get to the right person, you'll know. Because you know who you are. So stop trying to make it seem like people crazy all the time. And a lot of y'all put out there that people crazy and this and that, however the case may go, because they know too much on you. Because when they start exposing you, that's when you're going to come back and say, you know what? Something is wrong with him or her. Something wrong with them. No, ain't nothing wrong with them. Because one thing I learned, when you do things for people, and you know you right inside, you ain't got to change nothing about that. It's still going to be the same, regardless if you mad, regardless if you happy, because you got to get the good with the bad. And see, that's why I said before, some people always want to hear the good things, but when it comes to the bad, oh no, you can't tell them nothing. Oh no, they get mad. And you know when people get mad, they do things, right? They say things, they do things, they hurt your feelings, however the case may go. I learned something throughout the years of me growing, y'all. When you mean well by people and you did something from your heart, I don't care what it is, you're not going to take it back. If you mean it from your heart, from the beginning, from the door. When somebody didn't mean well for what they did when they first did it, you're going to know. When you piss them off, because one thing I learned, y'all, when you piss them off, you're going to see a whole new different person. They're going to take back what they give you. I was always taught a guilty person always speak out about what they do. If you know you ain't guilty but nothing, why change? Don't change who you are because of what somebody else did. You want to stand on your greatness, on who you are. You know how many people I was great to and I didn't take it back? What I'm going to take it back for? Because that's my greatness. Because I'm going to stand on that. Some of y'all do things for people and you get mad and you take it back. You know why you took it back? Because they speak the truth. See, the truth hurt all of us when that time comes. But we can't stand for what's right. Y'all, do y'all know how many people done lied on us? And we still continue to help them and did things for them? But we said that they lied, right? But we still continue to help them. That's why I say, make it make sense. Some of y'all on this internet, y'all sit here and keep taking sides. Y'all should take this side, and I'm on this side, I'm on that side. You need to be on the most high side. That's the side you need to be on. Instead of y'all be out here trying to help people, communicate with people and help them mentally, help correct them. You know what you do? You try to build an evil foundation that's not for the most high. And like how I say, if being evil, then who is good? If you're going to be evil, then who is good? So stop with all that nonsense when you can't even see past number 10. And what I mean by that, your discernment is not all the way there. And how I can tell by the things that come out of your mouth. What you choosing to be around is people who have the same type of spirit as you. You're not picking people because they good. In your mind, you thinking they good. But some of these people is more jacked up than you. You just picking the same type people. Because if you sit and you pay attention, if y'all sit and pay attention, you'll notice something. And if you listen long enough, these people do the same exact thing. The same exact thing. And no, I'm not trying to bash nobody. I don't never think I'm better than nobody because I'm less than nothing, right? But at the end of the day, yes, people can say what they want to say. That's their mouth. People can do what they want to do because that's their mouth. But we got to be very careful when we sit here. Because when you know you're doing what's right, you ain't got to sit and explain nothing to nobody. To nobody. When you know you're doing the right thing. See, people sit there and keep explaining stuff because that's guilt. All I'm hearing is this internet thing about witchcraft, this, witchcraft that. Y'all, I don't believe in witchcraft, and witchcraft is out there, right? Now, nobody can't really bother you with witchcraft. Seriously, they can't bother you with no picture. They can't bother you with no object. They can't bother you. The only way people can really bother you with witchcraft, you gotta consume it, right? In your body, you gotta digest it. So all of y'all who thinking, oh my God, this person doing this, doing that, however the kids want to go, and they believe in witchcraft. Yeah, witchcraft is real. Don't believe in it. Nobody can bother you if you don't believe in it. If somebody trying to do evil to you, and you don't believe in witchcraft, especially if you've been mocked by God, you know what they just did when they just try to bother you? They just messed their own world up and didn't even know it. They're gonna be going through so much chaos, not understanding why. Because you don't touch the apple of God's eye. You can't be sitting in front of with God's people like in any kind of way you choose to and expect nothing to come back. And plus, when you deal with that stuff, like I said in one of my previous videos, you don't understand that you got to give something back. See, it could be your lifestyle can be going bad. It could be things with your kids. You can lose a close one. You can lose a loved one. You can start losing things. Yeah, it's fine and dandy at the beginning. You gotta remember, everything got a beginning, but it's also an ending to it too. See, people gotta realize when you go to these witchcraft people, yeah, you at the beginning of your stage, right? Depending on how long you've been doing it. It's just like this ink pen. This the beginning, the middle, and there's the ending, right? So at the beginning, everything seems good. At the middle, everything seems rocky. And when you get to that rocky point, that's when the Most High is giving you a warning. Stop what you're doing. And you know what? You got some of y'all completely with stop. And some of y'all keep on going. And those who keep going, you know what happens sooner or later? Either things start going bad, even worse and worse and worse. And some of y'all just fall off. So is it worth it? Why would you want to change? Because everybody got a timeline upon this earth, right? A timeline upon this earth. So why would you want to deal with witchcraft to change the outcome of your life or other people's life just because you want to gain power? Power that's not going to last long. And not only that, when you go to these witchcraft people, you're only mocking your destiny or what place you're going to have with Satan. You already mocked your life. You can't serve two people at one time. Ain't no such thing as I'm gonna go to these witchcraft people, and then tomorrow I'm not doing that tomorrow. How the case may go. I'm not gonna do that tomorrow. You shouldn't have been doing it at all. And if anybody out there who messes with that mess, you deserve to get every god doggone thing that's coming to you, because it's coming. It's coming. Y'all sit there, y'all like to judge people. She ain't know what she talking about, how the case may go. Watch what the Most High do to you. Oh, I ain't judging, baby, I'm telling you. And what I'm saying is facts. So why would you risk yourself like that? Why would you risk everything you done built? You trying to risk it over power? Everything you went through in life came from the Most High, good and bad. See, people fail to realize that because the Most High is the creator of all things. It's your free will to do what you choose to do. So when you go through things, it's because you're supposed to go through what you go through. Some people hate to go through different things. They need a quick fix, or I don't like what that person says, so you know what, I'm gonna do such and such to them. I want them to fall, I want them to die, and this gonna happen, that gonna happen. That's not of God. That's not even of God. When you wishing harm on somebody, that's why I tell anybody you gotta be very careful. Because the same seed you plant for somebody, it's gonna harvest. And you know what's gonna happen? When you done dig that ditch, you better dig two. Because you done dig yourself too inside of that hole that you wish for somebody else. Because you gotta remember, you did some things to people. You did some bad things to people, okay? And you think because you sat and you pray about it, but you keep speaking by your mouth on what you want to happen, you ain't never been forgiven because what's coming out of your mouth. And that's why I tell people it's a different story when you sit there and say, you know what? I'm not going to do that no more. And some people give a deaf ear when people try to wish harm on them because they already prayed to the Most High about it. They left it alone. They left it in God's hand. And how God deal with it is the worst way possible. So whatever coming to them, ooh-wee. Y'all, I seen people that went through things and want it to stop, and it didn't stop until the Most High took hands off of them. Until the Most High took hands off of them. And these people were so arrogant, you couldn't tell them nothing. You can't say nothing to them, however the case may go. And some of these people I see on the internet, they just like that. Can't tell them nothing. They get mad, curse you out, however the case may go. And when one of these individuals be on their deathbed, y'all, they've been dying and didn't want to die. At first I felt sad and I thought about it. They had chances to make it right. And you could sit and tell them at that time before you got to that point to make it right. They choose not to. You know why? They thought they had forever to be here. And they realized in their deathbed that they didn't. And they realized on their deathbed they didn't have that time that they thought they had. So somebody may be wondering why I'm saying this. I'm saying this because when you sit there and you choose to take sides, knowing somebody wrong, and God knows in your heart you know that person wrong, whatever punishment they're getting, you getting it too. That's the same way as when you got kids, it's not really good to side with your kids. Because when you side with your kids, knowing that they're wrong, whatever punishment they're getting, you getting it too. I know a lot of your parents on here side with y'all kids. What you doing, Binky? Huh? What you doing? So we gotta be very mindful on how we do people. Don't think for a second. Now, I'm not saying for nobody not to defend themselves. You know, you got all right to defend yourself. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and tell nobody to sit here and let somebody just dog scrape right, drag them. No. Don't let nobody drag you. But some things you gotta turn a deaf ear to. Some things you gotta turn a deaf ear to. And like how I said, I'm gonna say it again. Build your channel yourself. I'm not trying to make nobody do nothing they didn't want to do, but I'm just saying, when you did it yourself, you could clap your hand that you didn't do what other people have to do. Now, whoever do reactions or however the case may go in TV and all that, that's fine and dandy. You know, that's what you choose to do. That's why I said a while back, I ain't picking nobody's side. I'm on my own side. And I'm being neutral, like how I say, towards everybody. Because the same way you digging that ditch for somebody and you picking sides, it's the same way. It's only a matter of time where somebody's going to use you too. So you got to be very careful how you do things or what you say. You got to be careful. And I'm going to say it for me. I'm very careful of how I call sign for anything, for anybody, with my mouth. I'm very careful of that, y'all. Anybody who know me know I'm straight up. If I ain't co-signing for it, it ain't right or it's true, okay? I ain't co-signing for nothing. And if you don't want my opinion, you better not ask. I ain't gonna sit there and lie to you, friend or not. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of y'all on here is weird as hell. So y'all please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully I'll be making a video later on today. You know, y'all have a blessed day.